Fox News and also the Fox Business Channel, however.
All right, Governor Schwarzenegger says if the 6 propositions in the upcoming election fail, the state will be in big financial trouble. The governor has been campaigning very hard for these. It's going to cost us a lot of money. KUSI Steve Bosch caught up with him yesterday in Spring Valley.
These propositions are the final act of that tortured budget process the legislature and the governor went through in February. They are the final piece that keeps the budget in balance. Without them, we're back to square one.
If we don't fix this, and if we don't win those initiatives, that the next day we will have to make drastic cuts. There will be an additional $14 billion in cuts that have to be made.
The voters are still angry at the tax increases in that budget deal. And now they're being asked to pass these initiatives that will extend the tax increases for 4 more years while capping spending. Groups that support the propositions include politicians, educators, business, social organizations, and unions. Opponents have identical support. The pro groups have the big bankroll, but nothing is sure in politics.
It's always very tough to make any kind of proposition pass. We have gone through this just this last November, where we fought for redistricting reform. And as you know, that failed 5 times before.
So the governor is on the road in full campaign mode. In Spring Valley, he's enlisted the firefighters to help the cause.
We're here today to ask the people of San Diego to join fire chiefs and firefighters in supporting budget reform on May 19th.
You don't often see firefighters visibly campaigning for state budget reform. If the propositions pass, the governor can shift designated funds to the general fund and release it for emergencies like wildfires.
When the state doesn't have the resources to respond to emergencies like the 2007 wildland fires here in San Diego, that means we won't have the equipment.
The 2 polls we have seen are contradictory. One has Prop 1A passing, the other has it losing. And at the state Democratic convention this past weekend, the party endorsed only 3 of the props. Steve Bosch, KUSI News.
All right, the San Diego Registrar of Voters is encouraging people to sign up for next month's statewide elections if you're not already registered. Anyone who has not registered yet or recently moved, or if you've changed your address, you're going to need to have a new form and fill it out. So the forms are available at post offices, at the public library, city clerk's office, and if you're headed to the DMV, you can pick it up there. All forms must be postmarked on or before May 4th, and of course that election is just a couple of weeks later on May 19th. And yes, it is going to extend a lot of taxes for us, the sales tax among them, that penny.
That's right. They're trying
for another 2 years.
Trying to balance that budget. It's a tough situation all the way around.
Yes, it is. Well, did you hear about this deal? Now, this is
wild, yeah.
It scared a lot of folks in New York City when a low-flying airliner came in, and obviously after 9/11, this is just a frightening scene.